And I am not sorry for the things I did do.
Mr. Oneal, listen, stop.
All right.
Listen to me.
You're not
going to raise your voice again.
I'm not going to raise my voice again. I'm not.
I will have you removed from this courtroom.
Law enforcement agencies' data show that 34% of the nearly 5,000 murders per year of women are killed by an intimate partner. By comparison, about 6% of males murdered that year were victims of intimate partner homicide. If you get arrested for this type of cowardly emotional crime, shut the fuck up. Okay, today we have one of the most violent and cowardly cases that I've seen. Here we have Ronnie Oneal, who shot and killed his baby's mother, Kenyatta Baron, whose nickname is Kiki, along with his 11-year-old special needs daughter named Ronnie, who he killed with a hatchet before stabbing his 8-year-old son, little Ronnie. And after that, he set the house on fire to try to cover his tracks. Let's get to the video.
7:43 last night, deputies say a 911 call came from Kenyatta Baron saying she had been shot. Ronnie Oneal could be heard in the background.
911, what is your emergency?
Hey, I just been attacked by some white demons inside Kiki. Kiki, her name is Kiki, and she tried to kill me.
Following the shooting, deputies say Oneal tried to burn down the house. Deputies needed stun guns to take him into custody. He's shown here in jail, where if deputies have their way, he will remain for a very long time.
State needed.
Oh my goodness. So let me get this straight. He called 911 saying that demons were coming out of her. No, the only thing that came out of this woman was your 2 children. She gave you the utmost respect by naming them after you as well. Her daughter's name was Ronnie, and his son's name was Little Ronnie. So she respected you as a man, and you have the nerve to say that demons were coming out of you? Oh my goodness. Let's get back to the video.
To prove that the deaths of Kenyatta Baron and Ronnie were especially heinous, atrocious, and cruel, that they suffered tremendously before dying.
She is disabled. She is vulnerable because of it. She can't help herself at all. She can't even talk. And this is her dad that's murdering her.
Violence and carnage that he inflicted on his family. He told the jury that Oneal should pay with his life for the crimes he's committed. His 8-year-old son survived the attack and testified against him.
How you doing, Ronnie?
Hold on, let's back this up. Now, let's get this straight. This guy is an absolute monster. You hear me? Not only did he kill his mom and daughter right in front of his son, he has the nerve to represent himself and cross-examine his own son on the stand. This is unbelievable. Let's check this out.
Good.
It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Did you see me shoot your mom?
No.
Did I hurt you that night of this incident?
Yes.
I did. And how did I hurt you?
He stabbed me.
Did he do something to your sister?
Yes, he hit her with an axe. And then he went in the garage, I followed him. He put me on the ground, and then he had his foot on top. I was laying on my stomach, he had his foot on top of me, and he was holding me down. And he was lighting a match.
Remember I told you.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is sad, man. You could tell by his testimony that his son is an innocent, fragile young man who still was respectful to his father, and now he will be traumatized for the rest of his life because you can never unsee your mother and your sister being murdered. And it was by your father. And you wouldn't believe this, but after doing all this, listen to his final statement.
The evidence will not show you that my son witnessed me beat his mom to death, nor did he witness me shoot his mom. In fact, he didn't witness much at all. And the evidence will show that my son said my dad shot my mom. It's the correct statement. If you want to cite statements, if he even said it.
Now, come on. You ain't gonna sit up there and say, if he even said it. You just heard the young man tell the jury that you the one that stabbed him. And then you come out here and say that if he even said it. I mean, you're delusional. And not only are you delusional, you have no regard or no regret for what you've done. And you've put this fragile young man on the stand and then say that he's lying afterwards. So this is the final statement that he has to the family, and just watch how he addresses the family.
I am not sorry for something I didn't do, and I am not sorry for the things I did do.
Mr. Oneal,
All right.
Listen, stop.
All right.
Listen to me.
I'm not
You're not going to raise your voice again.
I'm not going to raise my voice again. I'm not.
I will have you removed from this courtroom. I can sentence you without you being present.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't conduct
I
yourself.
understand, Your Honor.
Thank you.
But I will say, I'm sorry for your loss.
After seeing his final statements, you can obviously see that he has mental issues. And Ronnie has been through a lot of trauma in his life. He was sexually assaulted at 5 years old, shot in a drive-by shooting in 2017. And as a child, it is widely known that she told him she tried to abort him because his dad was diagnosed with schizophrenia. But it doesn't matter, because ultimately you are responsible for your actions. And like a wise man said, if you created Frankenstein, you have to deal with it. If there is any case that deserved the death penalty, it was this one. But at the end of the day, he was only given a double life sentence because he was at mercy for the jury because they could see his mental issues. So in the future, if you are having evil thoughts or hearing voices, first go get some help and then tell those demons to
shut the fuck